What's up, hustlers? Hope you out there hustling hard and staying safe. It's the boy Gig Hustler PJ sliding in for another video. Alright, y'all. I've been saying this video times. I've been doing gig work for about almost 6 years now as the record of this video. And during that whole time, I have been keeping my eye on YouTube. I love YouTube. I still love it. That's why I chose to do content creation, because I learned so much from it and I feel like I want to give back in my own little way. So that's why I do it. Don't get paid. Hopefully get to that point, but if I don't, I'll be cool, because I feel like I help people. I ran into people I help. So it is what it is. But anyway, during the journey of watching YouTube, things changed. Things changed a lot. Now back in the day, when I first originally started YouTube, start watching YouTube as much as I do now, I went out searching for information on how to do this. I mean, the gig world was still brand new back in the day. I just want to see, get help and see, get tips and tricks on what to do. And Doordash blew up, so I'm like, man, I want to find out how to do it the right way, how to do it. And it was so useful back then. It was so many different tactics, different things you could do. It was just way more, excuse me, it was way more versatile than it is. And over the years, Doordash, shall I say, they did changed a lot of things. They did patched up a lot of tips and tricks. They did things to raise their value in their company, which makes sense. They are business. I will give them that. Even though it's kicking us in the butts, they are business. They are supposed to find out how to get profits, just like we as independent contractors are supposed to find the best way to get profits. It's just the way it is. So I don't knock them 100%, even though it's a little, iffy, but it is what it is on that. But for me personally, if you look around, tips and tricks are like almost dinosaur type tactics. Why? Because Doordash and patched all them holes down. That's where you really don't got a lot of wiggle room messing with Doordash. Either it's almost down to the fact that either A or B. Either if you got a super low acceptance rate, you get an order that's most of the time take you out of zone, or barely get orders because they're gonna filter the orders or slop you, or what they call throttle you, stuff of that nature. So, or you're gonna be taking your value of orders will go way up, but with the increased value comes, you're taking a lot of orders you don't want to take. But that's all they left us with. That's it. So how can you do it? Tips and tricks, you can't do it. Here's a 10 tips and tricks, top 10 tips and tricks. You can't do that no more. You just take a lot of orders, or multi-app, which is really suggested. Multi-app like crazy, and just take when Doordash funnel your order is just decent, take it. It's that's it. And really the biggest quote-unquote tip is positioning. You have to put yourself in an area that's tipping, unfortunately. Because right now it's out of our control. We don't really have control over where the money's coming from. Right now, majority of our money comes from tips, and you have to position yourself to where you get tips. I mean, I heard, our bad time is coolish, but if you hit a bad wave, boy oh boy. I mean, I personally feel like, I feel like that majority of our money should supposed to come from these companies, and earn by time kind of helps with that, but even that can fall wrong if it doesn't fall the right way. So we got to play the best position we can, and that's what really you got to do, is just try to be in a good market. It's the best way you can. That's kind of the biggest and one and only tip, because you could try to apply all these other tips, and oh my god, side note, what really sucks with Doordash, not to take a step back, it's even if you apply, there's some people that got some great tips as far as the highest, people who believe in the high acceptance rate. Shout out to the Dash and Investor. He has a couple of great videos, not just one, but he has a great pause video, which that's cool, and he has another video where he talks about having high acceptance rate with the tier program and stuff. But the problem with it, if every step is good, if you use it and apply it to your hustle, it could work. But there's one major caveat to that, and that is that the acceptance rate is rigged. I can't, there's no way around it. I personally watched this man on a live video do 200 orders and wasn't at 100% acceptance rate. 200 orders straight, Now, I mean, of course, not all in one day, but he shows you, he shows you what he gets, what his deliveries are, and did the orders. It's rigged. How is they keep saying, oh, it's a rolling 100. If it's a rolling 100, if I do 100 straight orders straight, I should be at 100%. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's it. It's supposed to be like that. Why would somebody need to do 200 orders to get 100%? The math ain't mathing with that. So that's what sucks with tips and tricks too. The system's rigged or malfunction. We're gonna give them a little space. It's malfunctioning or it's glitched or whatever. It's not working to our benefit. It's working to theirs though. Yeah, it's ugly out here, man. It's either you take. It's really the main thing is if you're in a good market or are you in a bad market. That's really how it goes with Doordash right now. If your market's bad, if you're not getting good tips, it can't be your main priority. And if you're in a good market, you make it, you could take them hits and balance out with caterings and stuff later on, but that's not always worth it, because if you fall in a bad patch, you still gonna lose out. It's just crazy out here, man. But the tips and tricks is just, it's gone, I think, truthfully. Right now, I'm gonna speak on the personal note. Really, YouTubers now are just showing their experience. The DoorDash YouTubers, the main ones doing it, we just showing the experience, because our tips won't really work, and it won't even work in your market, or vice versa. It used to kind of be transferable a little bit if I use tips from like a New York to Chicago to possibly LA, but now it's not, because all of them different. Like New York and LA and Seattle, they have different programs as far as what they pay you, and that's a whole different thing. So I just see that's why it's gone. So now just watch for our experience. You just gonna experience with us what we doing, and that's kind of been my focus. I'm just showing the Chicago and the Chicago local suburb experience messing with me, man. Because my tips won't help, or may not help. I'm just bringing y'all along for the ride, man. Hey, man, if y'all made it this far in the video, I greatly appreciate y'all, man. Hit that like and subscribe to the hustle, man. Hustle out. Hey!